Hello. Hello.
Hi,
Good
sir.
evening, sir.
Hello, good evening,
Good
sir.
evening.
Good evening. Good
Good
evening. Good evening. Welcome. Welcome, all of you. Did you receive my email also?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
I sent email for all of you. I thought it is better to send for everybody because somebody is not knowing 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, this problem. So that is why I sent for everybody. Kripani Pundla did not come yesterday. I think so. Maybe doesn't matter. No problem. All of you, how many of you have come now? How many participants have come? Roughly 29. Good. Very good. Very good. GRS has come? No, GRS, I wanted him to come slowly. It doesn't matter. Ritika has come. Those who have joined today, Ritika, Hari Krishnan, and others, all of you are present? Yeah. Yeah, very good. Very good. Excellent. Now, no longer we need GD questions. What we need is, yeah, welcome. Welcome. Shruti Javanjal has also come. Good. Admit all, admit all. Good. All of you are coming in. Now, I have to share this with you. Which one should I share now? I will share this year's first. Then I will take last year's. In case there is time, I will take the last year's. Yeah. Are you able to see on the screen, please?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This is the material, transcript sent by our first participant in that, whose video was also well received. Her name is Madhuri. You must have seen her video on, say, 2nd or 3rd of July. And
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
sports
She, the one who had already visited one of the Federal Bank branches, right now.
Yeah, correct. And she is a person from Maharashtra, an MBA, and with very good sports background, excellent background. She has represented state also. And see, the questions for her are like this. Vandana is coming now. Yeah, who talked just now? Shruti or somebody whose voice was?
Devika, sir.
Devika. Please read the questions, Devika.
Sir, first question, introduce yourself.
Then?
Asked about sports background. Why banking after MSc?
Oh,
Ask about
MSc. She has done MSc only. Okay.
ask about MSc related questions like my project and related scientist. About RBI and monetary policy. About ratios, CRR and SLR. About Federal Bank and PO job. About subsidiaries of RBI. They suggested me for sports career.
They suggested, they told, why don't you go for sports? That is right. Okay. Maybe she has written wrongly. They would have asked questions about her achievements in sports. Maybe they would have asked about her achievements in sports. That's what it is. See, what is the advantage for such people who have very good background of sports or some achievements? They can talk with confidence. In fact, if you have seen the video of that girl, she was not answering a few questions correctly, but in spite of it, she was always smiling. So I want you people to have a smile on your face. Don't ask me why are you not smiling now. So have a smile on your face and talk nicely so that you will be selected. Today also a girl phoned and told that she was not selected in GD, and obviously that girl was having lot of fear in speaking. Such people being selected in GD is doubtful. Even if selected in GD, in the interview stage they can find, are you a person who can speak with confidence? So even now it is not late. You have about 10 or 20 days before you for the interview. Start thinking in English, read a lot of material in English, talk to others in English, so that you will be able to improve your communication skill. Please switch off your mic, all of you. Please switch off, switch off, switch off. Please switch off the mic. Whose mic is on? Please switch off. Yeah, very good. So now regarding subsidiaries, anybody knows what is the answer for that?
Yes, sir, I know, sir.
Yeah, GRS, tell me.
So there are the subsidiaries of RBI are DICGC, Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation of India, Bharatiya Reserve Bank Note Mudran Private Limited, REBIT, Reserve Bank Information Technology Private Limited, and IFTA, sir, Indian Financial Technology and Allied Services.
Okay. What about National Housing Bank? It is not coming here now.
No, sir, it was purchased by Government of India.
Ah, I had a doubt. Oh, because today morning I was talking in one video like that. At the same time, I had a doubt. Because
Sir, in 2019, they have Government of India purchased the whole shares of NHB from RBI.
Very good. Now NHB is with our government.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. So now let me put it in our Telegram page 1 minute immediately. Or somebody, can you do it, GRS? GRS? Are
Yes,
you
sir, I will post it, sir.
please post it. Just post this only. National Housing Bank is now fully owned by Government of India and not a subsidiary of RBI. Okay?
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yeah.
sir,
Yes, please.
I have one doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, what do you mean by the subsidiaries of RBI means? What is indicating, sir?
Good question. Subsidiary means, you see, RBI is investing money in the capital of those companies and they are being started. DICGC capital has been contributed by Reserve Bank of India, and it is not necessary that they should have full 100%. We don't know what is the composition of DICGC ownership. That you have to go to DICGC website and see. It may be 100% by RBI also. So subsidiary means State Bank. Subsidiary means State Bank starts invest considerable amount of money in the share capital of the company. For example, Jio is also a subsidiary of State Bank of India. Jio Infotech or some 30% shares are held by our State Bank of India. So that is known as subsidiary. Okay. Very good. Next, anybody else? Any doubts? Immediate doubts? No doubt.
Sir, I have a doubt. The Reserve Bank Innovation Hub is a subsidiary of Reserve Bank.
Which one? Which one?
Reserve Bank Innovation Hub.
RBI. Let us see. Let us see. I don't know. GRS, did you see this?
Yes.
Sir, I'm
Reserve Bank
posting it,
Innovation
sir.
Hub is a subsidiary.
Did you see this Reserve Bank Innovation? I think recently Innovation
Yes,
Hub.
sir.
Recently it has been started. Reserve Bank, it has been, chairman is Senabati Gopalakrishnan. Senabati Gopalakrishnan. When was Reserve Bank Innovation Hub established? It has been set up as a Section 8 company under the Companies Act 2013 with an initial capital contribution of 100 crore. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI. I am giving an article from Drishti IAS. For many such cases, IAS is very helpful, you know. They help us a lot, especially NABARD, this and all that. They give lot of materials because for them it is required. I have given a link for that in our Telegram page. After the class is over, you can take care of that, see that, and then read. Understand? Here it is given. Achha, I will share that 1 minute. I will share that page so that you can also see that. Good. You raise this doubt. You raise this doubt. Who asked this doubt? That girl, please read this. Recently, hello.
Sir, recently, the Reserve Bank of India governor inaugurated Reserve Bank Innovation Hub in Bengaluru. What is Reserve Bank Innovation Hub?
Hmm.
It has been set up as a Section 8 company under Companies Act 2013 with an initial capital contribution of rupees 100 crore. It is a wholly owned subsidiary of RBI.
Acha, you can't see beyond that. What I can see, only you can see. Correct. Acha, read this. Objective.
Objective. Reserve Bank Innovation Hub aims to create an ecosystem that focuses on promoting access to financial services and products for the low-income population in the country. This is in line with the objective behind establishment of Reserve Bank Innovation Hub, that is to bring world-class innovation to the financial sector in India, coupled with the underlying theme of financial inclusion.
The hub.
The hub is expected to build an ecosystem for development of prototypes, patent and proofs of concept, and promote cross-thinking, spanning regulatory domains and national boundaries.
Please go through dictionary to check up what is the meaning of all this. Patent means, I know. Patent means supposing somebody finds some making like this, he will take a patent. Nobody else can do like this. That one I know. Then what is prototype and all? Please check up from dictionary. Continue. It had plan.
It had plans to identify and mentor startups having maximum potential. It is also expected to collaborate with various government ministries, departments, and academia to identify problem statements in different domains and explore potential solutions. RBI Innovation Hub hosted Swanari tech sprint to create sustainable solution for women-owned enterprises.
Tech sprint.
Tech sprint is aimed at advancing digital financial inclusion for women in India. Super. What are other initiatives?
Yeah. What are continue? What are other initiatives?
What are other initiatives of financial inclusion?
This is also
Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana.
1 minute. This question is also important. Yeah. Continue.
Adal Pension Yojana, Pradhan Mantri Vaya Vandana Yojana, Stand Up India Scheme, Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana.
Yeah, very good. So about everything you must try to know in detail, because when you are going to tell the subsidiaries, they will ask some details about subsidiaries. Supposing somebody had told this innovation hub, then they will be asking tell us some details about innovation hub, their activities. So you must be able to tell about that. Good. Any questions at this stage? Anybody getting? This interview is separate, only for that sports person. Next, any doubt, please?
Sir, can you explain what is this financial inclusion means for?
Yeah, very good. That I can tell you. Financial inclusion, please note down somewhere. Financial inclusion means it is extending banking and insurance services to the poorest of the poor at cheaper rates. Providing all these services, financial services. What is financial services? Banking and insurance to the poorest of the poor at cheaper rates. And towards this end only, in 2014, Government of India introduced Pradhan Mantri Jan Dhan Yojana scheme, according to which no frills accounts were opened. That is, no balance accounts were opened. The idea of why no frills account was opened was that people were not having money to open an account also. So to prevent that, so this account was PMJDY scheme was introduced, and crores and crores. I don't know what is the exact number. If you have Google, please search and find out how many accounts have been opened under that. Keep that number with you. Not only that, government is also exploring possibilities of opening more RRB branches in rural areas. And these RRBs appoint bank correspondents who take the POS machine to the house of the customers and take banking to their houses. That is one. Second, small finance banks are opened. 12 small finance banks are there who are trying to extend 75% advances to priority sector. Similarly, our RRB is also giving 75% advance to priority sector, those who are in need of funds. Apart from that, 6 payment banks have also been opened so that by sitting at home, we can do all the transactions through the wallets and also through the mobile phones. So this is these are the steps taken by government for financial inclusion. Apart from this, you can also tell about introduction of Atal Pension Yojana. Atal Pension Yojana is a scheme for unorganized sector. See, all these years, only government employees or those who are working in organized sector are covered under the pensions. Now, unorganized sectors also can plan for their pension of say 1,000 rupees to 5,000 rupees by start paying monies every month till their retirement age of 60. Thereafter, government will pay pension. So that is known as Atal Pension Yojana. Apart from this, Pradhan Mantri Jeevan Jyoti Bima Yojana, a scheme by Life Insurance Corporation of India, has been started, according to which it is being done through the banks, and it is all done only automatic, no question of any application, no filling up, nothing. If you are between 18 to 70 years and you ask for inclusion under this scheme, they will debit your account nowadays with 436 rupees. And then the life of the insured is covered up to 2 lakhs rupees. In case the person who was insured dies, his family will get 2 lakhs. This scheme is unique because if you want to go and take a policy outside for 2 lakhs for life cover, number one, they will ask you what is your age, what is the illness you have got. Accordingly, the premium will be quite high. Whereas this is done with a social welfare objective, with a social security in mind. So that is one scheme. Second scheme, Pradhan Mantri Suraksha Bima Yojana is also, even my account is also included in that. Even for anybody, they are say debiting the account with 20 rupees in June or May, and only that much, no paperwork, nothing. And LIC gives guarantee coverage of 2 lakhs, insurance coverage of 2 lakhs for accidental death, accidental disability 1 lakh. So this is also very cheap. Only for 20 rupees, they are giving 2 lakhs. That is one. Number two, till recently, the premium was only 330 and 12 rupees. Now they have revised it because the LIC has paid more claims than the amount of premium it received from the public. That is the reason. Could you follow this? This is financial inclusion, and in this you can tell about APY and also this one. What is this? PMJJBY, PMSBY also. Is it okay? All of you?
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Sir,
Hello,
regarding
sir.
Atal Pension Yojana,
You
sir,
want to know?
regarding APY, sir, regarding APY, who is the regulator? Who is managing?
PFRDA, Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority.
Okay.
Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority, Chairman Subratim Bandobadhyaya. Okay.
Okay.
And whatever particulars I told you is not sufficient. Please go through the books given by me for Atal Pension Yojana. There they would have told you this much age to this much age, and then this much amount, minimum this much, so many conditions they would have given. Please go through that. Actually, all these schemes are done to help the people who are not having regular employment and all. Somebody is employed only as, say, car washing. Somebody is employed as only a sweeper, like that. Those people, to help those people. Somebody is employed as construction laborer. For all that, this scheme has been introduced, but still it has not reached many people. People are not willing to pay the money every month regularly. That is one big problem. Okay, any other question at this stage?
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
Sir, how and in what all aspects the financial inclusion and priority sector lending differs, sir?
Not differs. Priority sector lending is to encourage sectors to which banks were hesitating to make finance because of the risk involvement. Now, to overcome that, compulsion was introduced that scheduled commercial banks will have to give 40% of their total advances to priority sector. That is a separate chapter. Priority sector, there are so many sectors. About that we will see. I have to go to that RBI circular and tell you. And
Okay,
the one financial inclusion is something else, because they want to take banking to your house.
okay, sir.
See,
Sir,
it is similar to literacy campaign. Kerala is the only state where the literacy is very good. Majority of people are well educated, and towards financial inclusion, government is taking financial literacy campaign also. Financial literacy campaign means now and then they will arrange for meeting, they will tell you, they will post in posters, they will post in advertisement in in the cinema halls, they will give in YouTube, they will tell in social media. All this is done to create awareness in the minds of the people. But all this is being done at the same time. The problem of digitalization is that it people find new ways to cheat others. So earlier they were doing phishing through banking, asking for CVV number. What is that? Your CVV number and also OTP. Now they have found excellent methods, simply telling your SBI account will be frozen. Please click this link for reviving it. If you click that link in SMS, your account is gone. If you will receive an email, if you click that link, your account is gone. They will take away that money. Maybe some extra one more OTP may also be required. That also, if you give within next 5 minutes, they can draw all that money that is there in the account. Could you follow this? So this is financial literacy, financial inclusion. That is why it is different from priority sector. We will read about priority sector later on. As
Okay,
time,
sir.
hello, sir.
yeah,
Thank you,
Hello,
sir.
sir.
yeah.
Sir, whether we have to keep any collateral while borrowing through priority sector lending?
There are certain norms. Up to this much amount, there is no security. For example, they have told for education loan, I think it is up to 7.5 lakhs or 10 lakhs, there is no security. Up to 7.5, no security. Beyond 7.5, simply guarantee of the parent is taken. Above that means you have to give some collateral security. Okay.
Okay,
It is because the advances under priority sector, they are all guaranteed by DICGC. 75% of the amount will be given by DICGC to the bank in case the account fails.
okay, sir.
Yeah, that's right. And incidentally, you must study about DICGC. They give deposit insurance coverage of rupees 5 lakhs per individual per bank. If you have 20 lakhs, you go to 4 different banks and open 555. Your account will be covered. If you have 10 lakhs, what you can do, you can have account A and B, one account. second account B and A one account. So first named beneficiary is what is more important. Do you follow this? Yeah. And this coverage is there only for commercial banks, scheduled commercial banks and RRBs also. But there is no coverage for non-banking financial companies. In fact, many times they ask, what is the difference between non-banking financial company and commercial banks? Commercial banks are registered under Banking Regulation Act. Non-banking financial companies are registered under Companies Act. Non-banking finance companies cannot open demand deposit account. They cannot issue checkbook. They cannot give debit cards and all. Whereas commercial banks can do demand deposit accounts and also time deposit accounts. Non-banking financial corporations can do only demand deposits. They can make advances. So, and non-banking finance deposits are not guaranteed, whereas here it is guaranteed up to 5 lakhs. Okay.
Sir,
Excuse
there
me,
is
sir.
fixed deposit in NBFC.
Yeah, it is there. Fixed deposits
For
are,
how much period?
any amount. They can accept any amount because no guarantee.
Sir, time limit.
Time limit, normally they say 12 months.
Okay. Minimum 12 months or maximum.
Minimum 12 months. Maximum, I think 10 years. But
Okay.
nobody will take it for 10 years. Normally they take it for 3 years.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Next one. This is.
Hello, sir.
Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Hmm.
So, speaking about financial inclusion, in this year's budget, 2022-23 financial year's budget, there is one point that banking services are to be included in post office. But we already have Indian Post Payments Bank since 2018. So, what is the difference between these two?
No. Actually, they said, what they said was banking services. No, they said core banking solution. CORE, core banking solution is to be introduced in all the post offices, because even now some branches are covered under core banking, whereas all the post offices are not covered. They want to cover all the post offices under core banking solution, just as all the bank branches of Bank of Baroda are interconnected. Now all post offices will be interconnected. So this is different from your IPPB, India Post Payment Bank. India Post Payment Bank, that you can open accounts through online, whatever it is. Whereas here, this post offices, they have savings bank account, they have time deposits account, recurring deposit accounts and all. So this step has been taken by the government, so that, number of post offices in the country is much more than number of, bank branches in the country. And it is there in nook and corner of the country. So that way it will be more helpful for the public. Could you follow?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Now, any other question?
Sir,
Yeah. Tell me.
sir, how Mudra Yojana come under as a financial inclusion initiative?
How Mudra is included? They say up to 50,000. There are 2-3 schemes. One is Sishu. What are the names of?
Kishore and Tarun.
Shishu, Kishore, Tarun, sir.
Yeah.
Tarun.
Sishu, how much amount?
50,000 till 50,000.
So likewise, here all these things are given without any security. Okay. Mudra loans, I am giving you 1 minute. I am giving you a link. Mudra. Here the questions are, what are the 3 types of Mudra loan? Tarun, Kishore and Sishu. Then which bank is best for Mudra loan? All the banks, any bank. Who is eligible for Mudra? Any Indian citizen who has a business plan for a non-farm income generating non-farm income generating activity such as manufacturing, processing, trading or service sector, whose credit need is up to 10 lakh, can approach either a bank or MFI. What is MFI means what? Microfinance.
Microfinancial institution.
Yeah, microfinance institution or NBFC for availing Mudra loan. I am giving this material in our Federal Bank group. You can see that afterwards. Okay, good. And then next question given is, what is the benefit of Mudra loan? The Mudra loan scheme offers credit facilities to MSMEs engaged in manufacturing, trading, service sector. These are currently the main area of income generation. One of the key benefits is that borrowers are not required to provide any security or collateral. Super point. Somebody asked this question. Okay, I am giving this also in our Telegram. Good. All these things you can get if you search in our Google. Acha, acha. I am not sharing it. Sorry. I am not sharing it. Yeah, this is what I am reading now. Here, what is Mudra loan interest rate? That differs from time to time. Let us not worry about that. Who is eligible for SBI Mudra? Existing customers of SBI maintaining savings or current account can apply for Mudra loan. Anybody can apply. Can a bank reject Mudra loan? Banks cannot deny loans to small borrowers. Normally, they cannot deny. What is the, can I get Mudra loan for new business? Good question. Traders, vendors, and shopkeepers can get a business loan and a working capital loan through Mudra cards. A boon to many small and medium business owners. Pradhan Mantri Mudra loan for startups is benefiting a big section of building of established entrepreneurs. In fact, somewhere I read in shishu.com, not shishu.com, shadi.com. In shadi.com marriage portal, the words that are being searched more in Google are these words. That is, what is that? Startups, startup employees. These are the things that are being searched by people. People are interested in having more accepting startups. They feel startups are going to make more employment and all that. So there are so many questions like this, boys, girls. Please search in Google like this so that you will get all these loan questions. You can also read them. Okay. Yes, please. Now we will come to, I will stop sharing this. Now I will go to that question again. 2022. Yeah, this is, I think I have shown this to you. That is HDFC employee. I mean, we have studied yesterday, is it not this page? Balance sheet of HDFC and all. Are you able to see the page?
No, sir.
No, you are not.
No, sir.
You are not. Are you able to see the page?
No, sir.
No.
No, sir.
No,
No.
sir.
Achha, I am sharing now. This is again in Aurangabad Federal Bank. A person who is working in HDFC. These are the questions asked. Introduce yourself. Are you working with HDFC? So what is your job role? How they manage the whole loan disbursement process? What is the major challenge faced by your branch? Balance sheet values of HDFC Limited, merger of HDFC Limited, marketing strategy of HDFC Limited. Federal Bank has only 2 branches in Aurangabad. How can we increase customer base there? About gap in career and his life. Are you willing to relocate? That's all. That is one candidate. Another candidate has sent this yesterday. Sir, my interview went well. They just asked general HR questions like intro, family, why MBA finance after BSc. Then most of the questions were from my resume, my summer internship projects, and they asked about UPI, RTGS, NEFT. There were only 2 sirs who took our interview. I had my interview yesterday. That's all. That is okay. This is another interview. This I think we have already read. This is that Anand, some boy by name Anand, that has already been read. And this question, this is South Indian Bank, This also I read about 2-3 days back. So that is also over. Very good. Now, how many minutes are there? 4 minutes are there.
Sir, excuse
Yeah.
me, sir. Can
Yeah.
you scroll the questions that SDFC boy got once?
Yeah, I will post it in our group itself. Okay. I will cut. I will copy this and post it in our Telegram page. पूरा डाल दिया. ठीक है?
Sir,
Yeah.
hello, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, I have a question. Like in the GD, there was a question has been asked from the HR. So if you get placed in the federal bank, and in which department or in which segment of bank you want to work?
You should say,
what will be the
you can say, I am comfortable in any section like say deposit or advances or recovery or marketing. Any of these areas I am comfortable. And if they say, no, you have to choose one, I suggest you say, I prefer deposits. Again, deposits means you have to canvass deposits, you have to canvass advance means you have to canvass advances. Then they will ask you, how will why deposits, and how will you canvass deposits, like that they will question. Okay. That is how
okay,
it,
sir.
yeah. Any other question? Anybody else?
And sir,
yeah.
can you just explain little briefly about the retail business department in the banking sector?
Retail business department in the banking sector means giving of auto loan, giving of personal loans, giving loans for these priority sectors. Then retail loans means also canvassing for bank assurance policies. Then there is insurance policies, general insurance, life insurance, then canvassing mutual fund products, then also providing locker service and other retail services, or sending remittances under NEFT, RTGS. Other services are opening account in savings bank, recurring deposit, current account, fixed deposit, and also what? Accepting certain packets for safe custody. These are different services that are rendered by banks. So much so, only marriage broking is not done. Everything else is done by banks nowadays, more or less. Okay. Retail banking, I have told you all these things. Samajh gaya? Could you follow? Retail banking. And if somebody asked retail banking, could you follow this? Yeah, very good. And this is very important one.
Yes,
please,
sir.
yeah, please go through this. I have already provided it in our material itself. Please go through. I think we have studied some portion of this question. And nearest branch is there. Please visit that branch. Then very good. Here about 2 or 3 banking terms, 3RR, SLR, right? These things we have already seen. What is fiscal deficit? This type of question you must be ready. What is fiscal deficit? Government is planning the budget, and in the budget, if the expenditure is more than the receipts, that is known as fiscal deficit. And you should not stop with this. Go to Google and search India 2021-22 fiscal deficit, how much? Or 22-23, go through the budget and find out how much is the fiscal deficit they are planning. Please go through that. I am not remembering it. You have to.
6.4% of the GDP.
Acha. Good. Thank you. Who is speaking? Hello, who is speaking, please? Is it Abhishek? There was one boy by name Abhishek. He has collected very good material. They have been posted in our group on top in the pinned by our GRS. Please make use of that. Are you able to follow me, all of you? Say yes. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Please follow that. Then I think time is getting over. We will meet again tomorrow.